Welcome guys, and in today's video we're going to be going over tattooing for beginners continued by going up close so you guys can see exactly what is happening during each stage of the tattoo process. Throughout this video I'll be going over what needle I'm running and when I'm running it, the ink I'm using, the voltage I'm running at, and much more. So pay attention throughout the video because I'll be dropping in here and there explaining what I'm doing. So if you guys are ready for that, then let's go. Alright guys, I'm getting right into it. Here I'm just using a little green soap on a paper towel, getting the skin kind of moist, and then getting that razor in there and we're getting the hair off. Pay attention to the motion that I'm using here. It's a quick up and down motion. It keeps the hair moving upward, so that way when you're done it's a little bit easier to clean off. I find it to be the most effective way to shave. This stencil had to be placed around a prior tattoo, so placement was pretty important on this one. And as always, we're starting from the bottom of the tattoo and working our way up. I wanted to make this video for you guys so you could see up close all those techniques that we've been going over in our past videos. Hopefully you can take what you're seeing here in these up close shots and mix them with what we've been going over. Just hope that it gives you a better understanding of what is going on and how all those things work together in just one single tattoo, even something simple like this. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll be bouncing in and out here and there just to let you guys know some stuff as you go along.
Stop myself for a while.
One of the biggest things to remember here is that you have to stretch the skin. Without stretched skin, that needle is just going to be bouncing and vibrating off the skin, and you're not going to get consistency. You're not going to get one clean line. One of the biggest mistakes a lot of people make is just not stretching the skin enough. If you can get a 3-point stretch, that's great. I consider that pointer finger, the thumb, and the other hand while tattooing is also planted and pushing away from the tattoo. So you're getting as much stretch out of the two hands that you can. There's also another technique, and that is pretty much pulling down on the skin with the other hand. It doesn't work all the time and not in every place, but it is also a nice stretch. Alright guys, here I'm just using that liner pretty much as a shader to get into the little corners of each one of those rope slots there. Just packing a little bit of gray wash in there, just a little bit of darkness, just to give it a little bit of contrast. Alright, this portion right here is what we've been talking about in our past videos. This is that painting motion, that real gentle, slow build-up. Corner right down there, I'm pushing a little bit harder and moving a little slower, and as I come out, I speed up and I lighten up my hand. I check it, and then I go and add more where needed. And you can manipulate that motion. Here's a little bit of light whip shading there. Obviously dipping into some ink and a little whipping, checking. And you can see here when I'm moving the machine from one position to another, you get familiar with certain ways you like to hold a machine for certain angles. And sometimes you have to move the machine in your hand to get to those positions. And again, this is the same thing repeated. One thing I'd like to note, guys, is once you're done with the tattoo outline, you're not too concerned about losing that stencil. So that dry towel is no longer dry at this point. I moisten it up with a little distilled water. I spray it on there. It's not soaking wet, but it is much more gentle on the skin. It picks up the ink better when wiping the ink off. So just a tip for you guys.
Someone to save. I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while. Don't you think for the people testify back my stomach? Don't you think
And finally guys, here at the end, we're just putting some white in as the final highlights. I'm using that same liner needle to do that. You can switch out your needle if you want, or just clean it really well. Ultimately, you just don't want to tarnish that white with anything other than white, especially black. So clean the needle really, really well, or just switch to a new, fresh needle.
Then I stop myself for a while.
As always guys, I hope you learned something from this video, and I just really want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching and supporting the channel and what we're trying to do here. It means a lot. I just want to say thank you. So if you haven't already, hit the like button if you learned something, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell to get notifications when I post. Until next time guys, peace.